Hello everybody, Manithral here, and welcome to the weekly update video for OSRS. Now this week we have the Guardian of the Rift changes, which there's some other changes as well, but this is mostly a patch notes week. So up first in the changelog, so the patch notes list, we have Guardians of the Rift with the adjusted minigame scaling depending on the number of players. Players may now build Guardians at the very end of the round, which offers the usual Runecraft XP. Players may also build barriers or Guardians during the setup phase, so that there's more time for mining. Conversely, this does not provide the usual Runecraft XP. At least one medium tier or above altar will spawn in the first or second waves. Cells can be used on barriers for XP up to a cap of 2500 XP and 450 energy, even if they're at full HP. Destroyed barriers can now be repaired using 12 Guardian fragments instead of the 10 Guardian Essence. Players now have the option to loot 5 rewards at a time from the Rewards Guardian. Players can now exchange 25 Abyssal Pearls for an additional reward search. The Colossal Pouch is now usable at any Runecraft level, and its capacity scales depending on which tier of the Essence pouches you can use. Abyssal Pearl drops now roll between 14 and 16 instead of the 10 to 20. Mobile UI and official client fixes. The bank pen interface is no longer overlapped by the left-hand side panel. After depositing pay dirt into the hopper in the Motherlode mine, the sex counter now updates correctly. On the radar, the team is actively working on fixing an issue related to the mini menu reordering dots disappearing if the tap to drop tile highlights or NPC tag features are enabled. The latest fix requires no workaround when interacting with the NPC tag and menu entry sweeper, so you will be able to use the simply disable NPC tag to show the mini menu entry sweeper. However, this will not allow you to use them at the same time. And likewise, you can simply disable the tap to drop and tile highlight edit modes to restore the menu entry sweeper button. They're going to keep us updated on once there is a permanent fix. The Curse of Arav tweaks. Arav's range defense states are now calculated and displayed correctly. It is no longer possible to walk into a wall at the User Mastaba. The messenger who delivers Elias's message will now be able to find players while they're in the bank area. If a player is venomed when defeating Arav, their venom will now be cured when they begin a cutscene. Wilderness QoL updates. You can now use the blighted items in the Feryx Enclave and the Mage Bank. You can now delete the loot key, a loot key if it's worth more than 30k GP. This limit has been increased to 1 million GP. Loot from Laren's chest and the Muddy chest will now go straight into your loot bag if it's open. Fix an unusual interaction across single and multi-way combat borders. Assuming player A and B are in multi-combat and player C is in single combat, if player A and B are fighting in multi-combat, then player C can happily attack player A from the single combat zone. If player A tries to attack player C, they'll be able to, but receive a message reading, "I'm already under attack," meaning player A will have to repeatedly click player C to attack them. So now they remove the "I'm already under attack" message and allow player A to hit player C without interruption rather than needing to spam click. In the Bounty Hunter worlds, where the PJ timer is shorter, they remove the anti-boxing mechanic that allows players to PJ you after hitting the multiple zeros in combat against an NPC. Aside from the quality of life changes, there are 2 more tweaks. Escape crystals is now disabled in the permanent Deadman world, World 345. Fixed a bug where 2 of the map links in Scorpia's dungeon weren't working. Other changes consist that the Halloween 2024 event has ended, so roll into Christmas. So Christmas will be around the corner here pretty soon. PvP Rhoda has moved to period A, so 539 US PvP, 318 UK Bounty Hunter, 548 Germany high risk PvP, 577 US free to play PvP, 559 UK LMS competitive, and Worlds 390 AUS LMS competitive, and 569 AUS Bounty Hunter have been activated with this Rhoda. PvP Arena is using the Zerker loadouts in ranked duels and tournaments this week. So, other than this information so far that we have about all, like, the stuff that we got today here, it is important to remember also there is a merch update, but more importantly, Leagues 5 is right around the corner. If I've seen correctly, it is coming November 27th. So this will be coming very shortly in this year. But otherwise, there is the merch update. Just don't forget, there is a comic series that is out now, and you can actually get these comics. So it's pretty awesome if you ask me. But and there's even some looks like making of the God Sword within these things too. So like there's all kinds of stuff going on with that. But important to know though that Leagues 5 is soon coming. I can't wait for that. I usually like to take part in the Leagues events. I don't never get anywhere, but it's fun. But that will be it for this week, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, later, guys.